Yeah, my name is Kajmir, full name Kajmir Royale. I'm an aspiring artist / producer. Most guys know me because I made them a beat or two, but I like to just consider myself an all-out artiste of sorts. I feel like I'm only being held back by creativity itself. I live music, breathe music. Music is my soul, my passion, my yin-yang, my Achilles heel, and my last hope. I've been doing music for about 10 years now, 6 years professionally, but music's been a part of my life since day one. I wrote a song when I was 6 years old called Listen to Your Brother. I made a dance to it, taught my little sister. I just remember the feeling I got when I performed it in front of my parents. I loved the attention, and I loved how happy they looked watching me entertain them. From then on, I was born to perform. I knew it. A lot of people have decided that I belong in a box and I can only approach music in one way, like only being a producer. I like to produce, I'm good at it, but I'm also good at rapping and I love to express myself and be a leader. So as far as careers go, some say you should let it happen. Not me. Something told me I need to work at this and get on the musical level I want to be on. I want to be an artist, and I was born to perform, but I think the real challenge is to prove the chip on my shoulder to the rest of the world. I'm chasing something you can't buy with money or get passed down from a wealthy person. I'm chasing the perpetual goal of being successful. Everybody's idea of being successful is different. Mine's couldn't and would never stop at being just a producer. I'm a composer, a writer, a dreamer, a poet, a thinker, a modern-day Black Andy Warhol of music. Anyone that thinks I'm just a producer is judging a book not even by its cover. That's like looking at half a resume and assuming I'm as one-dimensional as that. 3D has always fascinated me. It made boring things more palatable, more surreal, and with that mind state, I can only be me, just like you can only be yourself. For years, even I was in denial, but now I'm into everything. Cultures, languages, slang, fashion, and a plethora of topics that make up to what could never be described as one-dimensional. I'm an artist. Kajmir is the artiste. I do it all. On top of just rhyming, I have my own rhyme dictionary I've been working on for like 10 years. Yeah, I make tracks too, but what no one understands about the producer side of me is that every track, and I mean every track I've ever made, was for me and me alone. I just happen to leak or sell them. If I really wanted to be a producer per se, I would never live where I do or approach tracks with the concepts that I do. I make tracks for me, it's always been that way and it always will be. Some say it's selfish, I say it's practice. Speaking of practice, that's what I always find myself doing these days, practicing. I'm always working on a new theme of development or a new way to write a verse or jacking a melody and reflipping it to make it original or wearing my clothes a certain way or making crazy designs on a pair of shades I was gonna wear just before I hit the stage. Practicing perfectly means winning perfect. I was born to be a winner, but even I understand hard work. While my friends party or work full-time or hang out with their girlfriends, I'm in the lab tinkering away. Sometimes I envy their little perfect worlds, but whenever that happens, I'm just reminded of why I'm here, and why I'm sacrificing my youth, scholastic opportunities, the forever judging eyes of my beloved parents, or even the negativity I receive from other rappers that don't know I'm about to Kanye this whole shit. And in this process, I just remember to stay the path, because hard work pays off. Especially if you're a musician. You just have to focus and have the right people around you. I can honestly say that I wouldn't even be half as far as I've gotten without the support from the team, my team.
That's always you need somebody that more money you got.
That's always interesting. KMG life right there.
In this bitch.
Shameless promotion.
My manager Big G has been there from day one. We're talking like 2003. Saw my talent and ambition as well and believed in my work ethic. Without him to help manage my time and affairs, I'd be quite the farragonous one. Every artist needs a manager, in my opinion, because nobody can do it all themselves. My music team is called LEA, League of Extraordinary Artists. They're my ride or die, 24 hours in the studio, no sleep, let's make this song a hit team. Casanova and I go way back, and he's always been a brother to me. I respect him and look up to him. He's probably the only Aries I know that doesn't live up to his sign. He can get on any piece of equipment, musical or other, and just creatively jump on it. You need people like that are just as inspired as you to be in the studio 24/7, to challenge your perspectives and musical motivations. Mr. Motown and I met back in 2009, and I'm convinced that he lives up to his name, although he'll jokingly tell you otherwise. He's into all things musical, raw talent-wise or music theory-wise. I have much respect for his talent and motivation to be more successful in the studio as well as performing live. I think every artist needs a team like LEA. Me and my team will be giving you a little piece of my world in these next few blogs. I feel like we're right at the cusp of something so powerful, so groundbreaking, musically avant-garde that it'll change the face of modern hip-hop music for decades to come. I think everybody has the power to become a part of what I'm talking about, because what I'm talking about is the road to greatness.